What is going on, you guys? And in this, I'm playing NBA 155. And as you know, I'm him, so we're just gonna be playing in game. And yeah.
Rampage. Put that bitch on his back. You know, you your brother, nigga, stop all of that and get in your feeling. I can't. Put that bitch on his back. You know, you your brother, nigga, stop all of that and get in your feeling. I
The setting is Washington, D.C. and Capital One
If I miss
Arena.
this shot,
The Magic
cheating on my
the
girl.
Wizards. For Orlando, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection.
If I
The
make this shot,
unspoken bond that yields victory. Wizards. Magic is next.
if I make this shot,
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David
Boys,
Aldridge.
we're 6-0. Gotta make it 7-0. Because, you know what? We're going 82-0 this season.
And it's Carter in at the pivot spot.
Really
in
not.
the middle. And for Washington,
Try.
they've got MP. Draymond Green is out there with Song. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's
Bam,
Dudley
the
in at the
jump
three.
shot.
And Clark in
Bad.
this early phase of the season.
Does
Our new
Draymond actually have a
teammates
big?
still, getting used to each other.
Yeah, I would think that's the case in most situations, Kevin, and that's the flip side of having a long
Good
regular
steal.
season. Physically, it's challenging, no doubt about it. But over the long haul, you do have an opportunity to come together and gel as a group.
And I'm not gonna lie, Watson might reduce his win in, so it's
And
kind of
Carroll
surprising.
outside. Suggs passes to Carter. Van Carroll up top. The 19-footer is on the money.
Check out that quickness with the
Lucky
hands,
bounce,
man.
really.
Carroll bringing that to the floor tonight.
And Dudley kicks to MP. And the shot goes in.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Knicks.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most.
Sir,
On the
another
road,
steal.
having
Dunk
to
that,
manufacture
Draymond.
points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence
See?
in themselves. And
Great
when their
pass.
name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Here's Black. Following the three-pointer by Washington. Carter at the elbow.
You guys better get
Pass to
crazy emo.
Wagner.
Hey,
Trying to get open is Carter.
Lanes.
And foul on the shot.
Care.
He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
That's not that deep. MC
And
do
Clark, we're
five
looking at Franz
again.
Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive
Only
end of the
time I
floor. meaning
won't
get
blame
out
you
and
is
get in the
anything with your
stance and
ankles,
guard.
'cause
Guards,
damn,
he also
those are,
can bang inside
like,
with big physical
screaming.
guys, and he's
Making
very
that shit.
fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
And Orlando has possession. Following the three-point attempt by MP. Here's Ben Carroll.
Oh my.
Oh, Banchero putting on the show.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Dudley dishes to MP. Sarr sets the screen for MP. Saw the pass to MP. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Banchero. He had 19 points in the win against the Knicks in New York.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw
Oh,
line,
dang.
really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man
Back.
on his
Okay.
heels.
The
Why is
Magic have
Ray
gone
even
2 of 3
shoot?
here to start out the game.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
And
yeah,
the moment
yeah.
here to find out what the news is out in the Western Conference.
Draymond Green's
Shams
better.
Charania is on the
Slay.
line. Shams,
go,
what do you
Jordan.
have for us?
Hey Kevin,
Actually
I just
made
got
a
confirmation that the
freaking
early season trade the
shot.
Timberwolves have been pursuing is final. They know that Lonzo Ball has had his share of injury concerns in the past, but the organization feels he's moved beyond that. I'm told this team feels they got a big discount with Ball. They think he could be a big part of their future.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Hawks played a huge game. He picked up 39 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. You're looking to follow that up tonight, guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed. .102 left here in the opening quarter. Middleton on the wing. He's defended by Coulibaly. Drills it from outside. 5 points in the game.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Back to MP. From the arc. Rebound by the Magic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. It's a three-point game. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Jordy, no luck. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send him to the line. He has been automatic.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Wizards lead by 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Mark Williams. Then it's Coulibaly. Then it's MP. And it's Carrington in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual or something like an
I'm really not
all-star
trying to
night?
get.
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
The Magic have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss.
And of course,
That's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Magic. They're up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right
bitches
here on
have
2K
boys there.
Sports.
God damn. Dude, like, I'm gonna be let them score fucking 4 layups or some shit.
Hi, folks. It's shaping up to be a good second half as
4
we've
laps
seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game.
7 birds down.
You look at
5
the numbers,
steals.
they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
Lonzo plays defense, he can create. Now he's got the shot.
And people forget Lonzo has solid efficiency too. That's exactly what this
And
team
they
is
say
looking to
trade
have.
Sacramento Kings.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
What are these
Thanks
kids
for
on? Traded? In real life, no one would ever trade MP. Like, just saying, no chance. No one would ever trade me in his 40s because, dude, I'm just insane.
A great one as both teams try to gain an edge.
You don't go 82-0, you're still going to win the NBA championship.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And so in the game for the Magic, underneath in the post, it's
I might as well just light it up.
Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. And it's Black.
We would be getting destroyed if it wasn't on this team. I mean, goddamn.
I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
And it's Wagner missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
MP, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks.
Get into 3,000 even that deep. What's the point of subbing me off, bro? Like, if you keep me in the game, bro, like, I'm eventually gonna fail. So there's no... Say hit, like, what, 5 or some shit. If you're, like, 6s, like, 7s, definitely, I know for a fact it's gonna say.
Green with a screen on Suggs.
Yeah, looks like that.
From MP. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Wagner passes to Suggs. Here he goes. And Suggs throws it down.
We losing by
defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
Okay, I'm actually locked in right now, so let's cash.
MP, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Calm myself down.
MP's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Washington.
I gotta check what I'm doing in the second quarter. I mean third. It's not even bad, man.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. 2 minutes. Rebound
yeah, we just need stops.
Suggs got his fifth rebound in this one. MP, that's for 2. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And now just a 4-point Orlando lead. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Banchero against Green. Banchero kicks to Black. It's stolen by Banchero.
What? Oh.
Here's Carter.
Bro. Stop giving them rebounds.
Left to play in the third. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. And stolen by MP. To the middle. Here's Dudley. Good.
Hey.
This goes to MP. Dudley's got 13.
MP keeping his teammates engaged.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Chris Middleton comes in for Banchero. Howard's checked in for Suggs. And it's Doherty in for Black. Middleton the pass to Wagner. Doherty outside.
What the fuck is going on with this shit?
Pass to Middleton. Wagner outside. Just 5 to shoot. Isaac a screen on MP. Fires the three.
Yeah.
And the rejection by MP.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Song. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's MP for three. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Torty the pass to Wagner. Outside Howard. Washington with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look
There,
that he
yeah,
wanted, just didn't knock it down.
I just need 4 shots in a row with that, man.
Defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Inside. Torty up top.
This guy shoots. Every time this guy's
looking to end the run. Williams with the block. And so it's MP making things happen for the Wizards. And he's
that's so annoying, man, because right there we could have gone on a fast break, but this time.
And the worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of
should
the
we
game.
win that Dudley play?
And definitely deserving of the prize.
Wait, that was
How about the
Dudley.
read he made here? Looking like a point guard.
That was like
the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Mark Williams is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's MP. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Middleton the pass to Banchero. Over MP. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Middleton. Banchero's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Magic. MP, no good. Orlando trailing here. Here is Howard.
Just give them a free layup, but I can already tell they're going to, for some reason, make a 3 here.
Back to Howard.
Just give them a free layup.
Lets it go
Dude.
with the 3. Washington with
I was
the rebound.
joking, obviously, but like on the next possession, I'm cheating.
MP looking around. Back to Coulibaly. They get the rebound. Williams, that's good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Torty the pass to Isaac.
There's no chance. I don't think he
Shooting
fouled him.
foul, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise and a
second personal foul. First team foul.
Stand.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. Slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Isaac with a screen for Suggs. Buries the long-range jumper.
Suggs clearly on a mission right there. He went to the line looking for payback.
Here's MP. MP
Too small.
powers
Can't guard me. Bending. Where are you guys at?
They're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
50%, 12 of 24. Hey, 50%.
Now, here's Wagner. From past the arc. And Sarr pulls it down.
Yo.
Sarr's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Got that one up quick. MP's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington.
Does not get any easier than that for MP capitalizing in tight.
The Magic called timeout. MP really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
Anthony Black's checked in for Isaac. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points. And he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, Banchero. Carter with a screen on Green. Here's Banchero. Cans the shot from the wing. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I love Banchero's overall game because it's terrific.
So crazy.
I like to see him taking
Like,
over
we are
as
destroying
an alpha dog,
them.
leading the way, going and getting his. That's impressive.
Banchero passes to Suggs.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Back to Poole. Pulls it up. Good in the...
Poole's always doing some stupid stuff and just goes in.
MP's got 4 assists now tonight. The Magic trail by 11.
This team didn't have Poole there.
Banchero inside. Count that one. Banchero's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Showing why he was drafted first overall,
Shoot
Paolo
that.
Banchero has been a hoop getter tonight.
Dudley, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he wins on it.
And Suggs throws it down.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Washington has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the
Been
fourth.
hooping with 13 points. Like, there's a good game now. I wouldn't say you've been like hooping. If it's in the NBA, obviously you've been hooping.
Pass to Dudley. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. Connects again from distance.
Yeah, this is over.
From outside.
There you go.
Locked in,
They actually
feeling confident in that three-point shot.
obviously that's in real life with a shot of 3. So.
He doesn't hit that one. Great tee that time
Yo.
from Green.
Yo.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Sarr sets the screen for MP. The shot comes out. Wagner outside. And they recover it. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
These.
Oh yes, yeah, I was recording. Well, anyway, dude, see my friend. Yeah, I'm averaging in the 40s points. Fuck. Bitch. Like 50, I don't think 50 levels. Like 52. It's 53 in this one. Is this? Shot 25. This was the one game I got like 30 something. Just 30. 48 made up for both days. 41. 42. 49. Peace. Oh my god.